Joining us now with his reaction is Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre. Mr. Poilievre, thank you for joining us here on CP24. It's good to sit down with you.
Good to be with you.
My first question for you, will you be voting against this?
Well, we're going to read over the bill when it comes forward. What we know so far is that it's a tiny 2-month tax trick to distract from Trudeau's plan to quadruple the carbon tax on heat and housing, food and fuel. That will cost thousands of dollars to every single family and will be a permanent tax hike if he's reelected. So a 2-month temporary tax trick will not compensate for a 61 cent a litre carbon tax. It's interesting, this whole gimmick comes to an end in February. What happens in April? Well, Trudeau's carbon tax goes up another 20%, and that will raise the cost of gas, heat, and then indirectly everything that comes in a truck. If you got it, a truck brought it. And when you jack up the tax on the fuel those truckers put in their vehicles, you jack up food, heat, clothing, everything you buy. So my plan is, let's axe the carbon tax permanently to bring home affordable prices for Canadians.
Just to be clear here, will you vote against the measure, though, if it's brought in the House of Commons? Is that a yes or a no?
We'll decide. Our caucus meets next Wednesday, and we'll pick up the piece of legislation, read it over, and decide what's best for Canadians. We know that we have a better plan, which is to axe the carbon tax. Also, take GST off new homes under $1 million permanently. Save you 50 grand on a new home. We're going to push the provinces to do that as well. Take the PST, or the provincial sales tax. That would save over $100,000 on a new home. That's the kind of Conservative tax cut that will be permanent when I'm Prime Minister.